No, but yeah, there is another whole aspect to that too, and there are men in black, believe me, and the IRS will get you.
Oh
okay?
yeah.
Okay. So I'm not at all naive about what's real and what's not real. But this is not about conspiracy. Not even on the part of the government. And this whole UFO ET thing, not to worry. They will suddenly pop the cork and out will pour the champagne.
Oh yeah.
They will have no choice, and the sooner the better. And there's no reason for them to be embarrassed. Everybody already knows.
Well, you know what? If you're the government,
don't you think so? Don't you really think so?
Oh yeah.
Really,
come on.
If it's been your job to cover up things for the last 100 years, you're gonna.
It's not really a cover-up. Wait a minute. I'm going to take issue with that one.
Certainly.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
May I call you Andy?
Yeah, please. Go ahead. Whatever's good for you,
Andy, I know damn well that you're not as naive as that would imply.
Correct.
You are extremely savvy. Otherwise, you wouldn't even have a show or be a part of a show like this. So that tells me right off the bat that you have a headlight turned on. Now, I don't have to preach to you, and I don't want it to sound preachy. All I'm saying is, all you have to do is this. Take stock of, number one, you are responsible for you. Absolutely nobody else's responsibility except yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Then comes your wife and your children and your immediate family and the relatives and then your town and your house and all this other stuff. First of all, let's try to figure out who we are, where we are, why we're there, what am I going to do if something should suddenly go bad, and am I prepared for any emergency? And if the public isn't turned on by the fact that this country, especially at this moment with the oil problem, we have been ravaged for the last 4 years. The whole planet has been terrorized.
Oh, absolutely.
They're not talking about it because everybody knows. See, you can't cover up what everybody knows. The thing is, you just don't talk about it. You don't cover it up.
Exactly.
You just don't talk about it.
Maybe I probably came across the wrong way. That's my ideal of their cover-up. It's let's just not talk about it. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about anything else.
You change the subject, right?
Exactly.
So let's plug this in now. Let's test this new theory.
Mm-hmm.
What if I'm right about this wormwood, this Planet X, this incoming body? And what if our timeline is absolutely perfect? And what if all this Mayan cosmic end of time business? See, when they said the end of time, they were talking about the end of cosmic time. They didn't say the Earth was going to end.
Mm-hmm.
They just said the end of cosmic time. And what the hell would they know about cosmic time? They knew a lot.
Probably more than we do.
More than we'll ever know, okay? Now, they were referring to time on the cosmic clock, not the Earth clock, not our seasonal clock, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Again, time as we know it, and all this measurement of time, and days, and hours, and minutes, is all predicated upon the Earth revolving around the sun. So it's a local phenomenon kind of thing. Now, cosmic clock, probably right at this moment, is reading about 18 seconds before midnight, which would be December 21st, 2012. Okay, sit back in your chair, look at your wall, whatever's on it, forget what's on it, and in your mind, you paste up a huge Gothic-looking metal clock with Roman numerals, 1, 2, 3. Great big cosmic clock, right? Mm-hmm. And the little hand is like 18 seconds before midnight. The ticker hand, the little hand is like right there. She's ready to slide right over on 12, right? The 1 of 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you're saying to yourself, well, how does that play out to this moment in time? I think that we're about 3.5 to 4 years away yet.
Okay.
From the ping on the clock. But 2012 is the slip point. when it goes, okay, bong. Okay, that's
Right.
December 21st, 2020. On the cosmic clock.
Dr. Rand, if I remember correctly, the U.S. government just took the doomsday clock and backed the minutes hand up a couple minutes. Doesn't that mean we're all right?
Well, you know that the rotation of the Earth had been affected by several of the big quakes. You know that, don't you?
Absolutely, yes.
By milliseconds. The
Surely
actual rotation of the Earth was disrupted.
What do you think of all the quakes and everything going on? I mean,
the Earth is under heavy stress right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump back to the sun. Okay, that's a great question. We should cover that. All the stress and duress upon the planet, as evidenced by the weather aberrations and the earthquakes and the volcanoes and the storms and it goes on and on and on. The problem is that the Earth takes all of its cues and its patterns and its energy sources from the sun. Now, for about the last 12 to 18 months, the sun has been misbehaving. You can find all of this on the internet. None of this is made up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We should be nearing what's known as the upper limit, the top of an 11-year solar cycle, solar power cycle. So around anywhere from July to September of 2011, we should have reached the tippy top point of that solar maximum, at which time the sun would be giving off much more powerful blasts and rays and sunbursts and solar winds and things, because it's agitated. Instead, Mother Sol has been extremely quiet. So much so that they're really, really, really worried, but they're not talking about that either. You just don't talk about it. Now, information's out there, but how many people are even remotely curious as to whether the sun's turned on or turned off? Now, just recently, within the last, I think, 60 days, there have been the first evidences now that the solar flares are going to begin again.
Absolutely. And Dr. Rand, I can tell you, I'm a big fan of Soho. The sun has been getting very active for at least the last 3 months, but
yes, it's
kind of
starting
on and off,
to come
but
back.
It's definitely turning back on.
And now, what I'm afraid of is, if it has to stress itself to catch up to where it should be to fulfill its 11-year solar cycle, because it's got its own formula to follow, you see? I'm afraid that there could be a huge, sudden sun event, which could do big damage to the planet. Now, that's a possibility. I'm not forecasting it. I'm not going to predict it. It's a strong possibility. That would be one thing. The other thing is that the sun could excite the inner core of our planet, further propelling the outbursts of our volcanic system. Probably the Ring of Fire would come, the Pacific Northwest would go. Even if we only have one major earthquake somewhere in the world, let's say we lost London. Let's say Britain just broke apart. Theoretically. No electricity. All systems are down. Transportation's down. England is basically cut off except from the air. Okay? That would damage the planet so badly, we'd never recover from the loss of London. It doesn't have to be London. It could be anywhere. Any major city. Could even happen here. Are we prepared to deal with that on top of all this other stuff going on? We have an election coming up, a major